Hey gang, I think I should be back tomorrow, but for today we got to get this stuff done. My videos are probably driving you just as crazy watching them as it is me trying to make them, especially me trying to make you not having to look up my nose or kind of cut me off here, so I'm like just eyes and stuff like that. But anyway, this is what we're doing today. So basically you're given this drawing and you have to put the given information on there. And so it says here, I'm given that I is the midpoint of ME and SL. So I is the midpoint. What does that mean? Well, midpoint means it cuts something in half. So if I take and I see ME cuts it in half, so that must mean that this guy right here is congruent to this guy right here. So MI is congruent to IE. Kind of reminds me of the old McDonald's song, I-E-I-E-I-O. So let's see, SI is going to be congruent to, let me think here, I think it's going to be LI. What do you guys think? Oh, wait a minute. And what about this right here? I know that these angles are congruent to each other. Oh, wait a minute, I hear you saying it. Oh, you guys are loud enough, I can hear you from here. Vertical angles. So I want you to make note of that. Whenever you actually put a drawing on there that's not given, I want you to tell me why you put it on there. So I need to ask myself, first of all, A, are these two triangles congruent? Well, I'm kind of feeling that they are, so I'm going to put a big old Y, E, S. Give me a Y, give me an E, give me an S. I think they're congruent. So now I've got to name the triangle. So I'm going to name the triangle MIS. And let's see, if I do MIS, I need to do EIL. EIL. Oops, that's not an L. This here is going to become an L. And let's see, how can I know that they're congruent? Oh, I know, you guys got this. And they are congruent by side, angle, side, because I have a side, an angle, and a side. That's how I know how they're congruent. You guys are going to be so good at this. It must seem like Groundhog Day because we keep doing the same thing over and over again. But y'all are getting good at it. Face it. You're smart, you're good looking, and gosh darn it, people like you. So let's see. Label each side of the triangle with the given information. Write the congruence statement and identify the postulate for congruence. Well, let's see. What does this upside down T mean? Oops, it means that it forms a 90-degree angle. Well, let's see. KM forms a 90-degree angle with JL. Let's see, KM forms a 90-degree angle with JL. Look at that. They marked it for us. But I'm going to go ahead and mark this side. Might be helpful. So let's see. It says that JM is congruent to LM. JM is congruent to LM. My goodness. This is the lazy man's worksheet. It's already marked. And then also it says that angle JMK is congruent to angle LMK. Well, let's see, these two guys are congruent. That's pretty cool. Well, let's see, I've got an angle, and a side. Wow. I also know that this is congruent, but I think that might muddy the waters. I think as soon as I got 3, I'm in business. So I'm going to stop there, even though I could write more. So let's see. I'm going to say that angle MKJ is congruent to angle oops, let me put the little line there, KL. Cool beans. And those are right angles. That's pretty neat. So let's see. And I know that, and the reason for that is perpendicular lines. All right, boy, that's a 50-cent word because that one takes a long time to write. Well, let's see, and it says that JM is congruent to LM. Boom and boom, and that's because it's given. They told us. They said, dudes, it's congruent. So I say, okay, it's given. And then they say that angle JMK is congruent to angle LMK. Let me see. Well, they told me that, so that means it's given to me. I like it when they give us stuff. So let's see. I have an angle, and a side, and that side is not included because it's not between the angles. So I'm going to say angle, angle, side. Some of you guys are going to be flat backwards, which is okay, and you're going to say side, angle, angle. And that's pretty much how we do all of this mess. And I've gone a little bit longer than I had hoped.